Natalie Portman explains vegetarianism and a vegan life as an expression of basic empathy and clarifies her stance against the unethical treatment inflicted on animals. She describes veganism as basic empathy and stated that from her childhood she chose vegetarianism through basic empathy by understanding animals just like herself. She emphasized that feeling the suffering of other living beings as our own and dedicating time to make a change is the most beautiful thing, urging compassion toward all living beings. She said the way we treat animals is strongly connected to the way we relate to the world, believing that conscious choices about what we eat lead to changes in attitude across all other aspects of life. She views speciesism, the belief that humans are superior to other species, as a toxic mindset deeply rooted in society and as one of the ugly isms that lead to violent consequences for animals. Upon learning about the dairy industry, she realized that milk and eggs are not just byproducts, but exploiting the feminine bodies of female cows and hens, and that mothers are separated from their babies to produce milk, which shocked her and led her to become vegan. She pointed out that animal exploitation can be connected to human exploitation, saying it doesn't take much time to draw a line from the way we treat animals to the way we treat humans. Portman asserts that a plant-based diet is one of the most effective actions for protecting the global environment and responding to climate change. She pointed out that factory farming is the cause of most air, water, and land pollution, which disproportionately affects poor communities. She explains that veganism is one of the most effective things to save the planet and fight climate change, and that by becoming vegan, an individual can save nearly 200 animals per year. She emphasizes 3 times a day we can decide what choices we make for the planet, stating that through vegetarian choices, one can express commitment to the environment, nature, animals, and one's own values. Natalie Portman became a vegetarian at the age of 9, and around 2011, after reading Jonathan Safran Foer's book Eating Animals and realizing the reality of the dairy and egg industries, she became a vegan. She stated that it was only after she became interested in women's issues that she realized her veganism was also related to women's issues, emphasizing that animal rights intersect with various social justice issues, including women's rights and migrant workers' rights. Speaking before a teenage audience, she encouraged them, never be afraid if someone mocks a person who cares deeply about something, and do not be afraid to show how much you care. Recently, she has also continued her support for ethical businesses, such as investing in a vegan leather company. These remarks and anecdotes of Natalie Portman show that vegetarianism is not simply a dietary habit, but a practice of holistic values spanning ethics, the environment, and social justice, which will resonate deeply with non-vegetarians.